Hello, namaste everybody. In this today's sitting, we are going to discuss a story entitled "A Coward," and this story is given in the course book, or let's say in the syllabus of B.Ed first year, Major English, Reading, Writing, and Critical Thinking, 417, in chapter 1, okay, under intercultural communication. So the title of the story is A Coward. Okay, coward refers to a person who is not brave, or let's say who is not courageous. Darpok, let's say in Nepali. So the story is written by an Indian writer, Dhanpat Rai Srivastav, and his pen name is Premchand. Okay, he is familiar with his pen name Premchand, who was born on 8 October 1918. Okay, the writer was born on 31 July, not 8 October, 31 July 1880, and died on 8 October 1936 at the age of 56. And by occupation, he was a writer and novelist. He used to speak Hindi and Urdu language. He was born in India, thus his nationality is Indian. And from 1920 to 1936, he became active in the field of writing. The name of his wife was Shivarani Devi, and the name of his child, okay, one child is Amrit Rai. So the story, a coward, okay, what happens there in the story we are going to discuss in short. Okay, let's go ahead and I will explain the summary of this story to you, okay, in a very comprehensible language. Yes, I already told you the story A Coward. It is written by the greatest Indian writer, Premchand. And this story mainly concentrates, or let's say focuses on the caste system, which is rooted in India, and the problems created by that type of caste system, okay, which has been or which is in the existence in our society for a long period of time. Okay, and Indian society consists of various caste and subcaste. Okay, as in Nepal, there are different caste, different ethnic groups, and even within one ethnic groups, there are many other sub-ethnic groups. Okay, that is the context of India. So here in the story, the writer shows how caste variation differences affects the lives of the people. Okay, that is very beautifully presented by the writer in the story. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Uh, in the story, okay, a coward, Premchand, the writer, shows how cultural differences within our country or within a nation creates problem among the people, okay, who live in the same society because of the what cultural differences or how the caste system creates the problem in our society among the people who live in the same society is very beautifully presented by the writer in this story. Basically, the Hindu caste system has created problem. Okay, here in Nepal also as well as in India also in the case of marriage. Moreover, okay, the gap between a traditional mind, some of the people are traditional minded in the society and some other people are the modern minded, which has divided the people, okay, clearly dispersed into opposite poles. Okay, traditional minded people, they are strongly rooted in the traditional casteism, let's say caste system, and modern people, modern minded people, they are somehow against that type of casteism or caste system in the society. And most of the people, even today, they stick to their conservative beliefs, okay, traditional beliefs, because of which the gap always remained unfulfilled. So, what happened in the story is, okay, there is there are two major characters, and this is a love story between Kesab. Okay, and Kesab is a Brahmad boy. He is a, let's say, child of Brahmad family, and he falls in love with Prema. The name of girl is Prema, and she is a girl from Banya caste. And in India, Banya caste is so-called what lower caste. So Kesab belongs to what Brahmad family, and Prema is beloved. She belongs to a Banya family, okay, lower caste family. And in the beginning, Kesab, the boy, okay, who is from Brahmad family, he seems to be very strong in the beginning, in the starting of the story, because he is ready to go any kind of hardships that may come, okay, on their way. Okay, he is ready to face any difficulties that he has to face in the coming days in the name of marrying a girl from the low caste family. Okay, so in the beginning of the story, he seems to be very strong. He convinces or he persuades Prema to be bold. Okay, he says that, hey, Prema, be bold and be ready to fight against the conservative minds. Okay, we are the modern people and we have to be ready to change the society. But you are very what coward. You can't go against those conservative minds. Okay, under against those traditional beliefs. Okay, we are the educated people. That's why we should be ready to face those difficulties, or we have to be ready to change the society. He tries to convince his beloved Prema in that way in the beginning. But Prema is loyal to her parents and she does not bear to go against them. Okay, she can't think to go against the decision of the family. However, she doesn't dream to live her life without Keshav also. Okay, so she is in the confusion. Okay, she is in the state of dilemma. She neither lives, okay, Keshav, nor she could leave her parents. Okay, that is her situation. Then as Prema goes home, okay, they are in one park in the beginning, so they have a short discussion about their life. Then finally they departs, okay, to their house. And when Prema goes home, she thinks about Keshav, and later, okay, at the time of dinner, she collects her strength, okay, to tell her relationship with Keshav to her parents. And in the beginning, okay, and finally she tells that her relationship with Keshav, and in the beginning her parents, especially the father, rejects it strongly, but later they show their agreement because she puts, okay, Prema puts her life at risk. She stops eating, she stops doing anything. That's why the parents think that she may die because of the remembrance of uh, Kesab. Even the father, but let's say even the father stops her from going college also after listening her relationship with Kesab. So she means Prema stops doing anything, stops eating, stops laughing, stops walking. That's why at later they become ready, okay, to fulfill her desire. And Prema's father goes to talk with Kesav's father, okay, about their relationship. And when Prema's father goes to Kesav's father, and when he tells about their relationships, okay, about the relationship of their daughter and son, Kesav's father reacts very rudely to let's say Prema's father, okay, girl's father. But he tolerates, okay, he bears these all things, that type of what scolding, that type of very bad behavior of Kesav's father. He means Prema's father tolerates being the father of the girl, and after that he goes back to home being very sad, and he tells the reaction of Kesav and his father towards him, okay, to his daughter and his wife. Then listening these all things, okay, bad behavior of Keshav's father towards her father, she writes a letter to Keshav, and in the letter she informs him that, okay, now I am ready to go to undergo to any sort of difficulties if he is ready to accept her, okay, me as his life partner. Okay, you always what request me to be bold, to be courageous. Now I have been bold. Now I have been courageous. Okay, and I am ready to go any type of difficulties that may come in our life. So please, Keshav, come to my house. Okay, and talk with my father and mother. Okay, about our life. In this way, she writes one letter addressing to Keshav. She also writes that her parents are eager, they are very longing to meet him, and he is called for dinner. She even writes that also. And she waits for Keshav later impatiently, okay, but neither he comes nor his later comes that day. And the next morning, only the next morning, Prema gets the letter, one letter, okay, she receives one letter of Keshav in which she finds him unexpectedly coward and disloyal. Okay, in the letter, Keshav has written that, okay, my father is against our this type of relationship. That's why I can't go against the decision of my father. That's why, please, Prema, forget me. Okay, I am very sorry for this relationship. I want to end our relationship here. Okay, this type of thing or this type of letter he has written, and seeing that letter, reading that letter, okay, she finds Kesha very coward and disloyal. Okay, and her parents ask her about his response, but she tells them lie. Okay, what Keshav has written in the letter. In this way, they ask to her, and she tells that he has some problems. That's why he can't come in the house. In this way, she tells them lie. She hides her pain, and she spends the whole day working around the house. And the next day, she commits suicide. Look, okay, that day, whole day, she works in the house as if she that okay, nothing has happened to her, and she shares the dinner with her father and mother, and she goes to the bed, but next morning she is found committing suicide. Okay, so this is the story, and in this way the story shows the cultural problem of the same society because of the conservative feelings of the people. And the lovers like Prema and Keshav are very much frequent in society. Okay, this type of relationship, this type of characters are very frequent. There are many Keshav and Prema in our societies, and they are bound to kill their life. Okay, they are bound to commit the suicide because of this discrimination between caste system. So the lovers like Prema and Keshav are very much frequent in our society too, and they are killing their own life. Okay, this is the summary of the story. Sometimes you might be asked the question like, explain the main point or message of a coward. Okay, in your own words. Okay, in the examination. This is all about the story, a coward, written by an Indian writer. Uh, okay, thank you all for watching. Thank you.